there we go.
There we go. I'm just gonna fix the thingy and then just get us started. Gonard, why don't you tell the fine folks who you are and what you're all about?
Oh my!
Yeah.
My name is Nerd. I play Little Mac, and let me tell you something. I enjoy other video games than just Smash. As
Mm-hmm.
today, as we will be playing the Streets of Rage 2.
And not just any ordinary version of Streets. It's a different one. Streets of Rage 2 New Era.
For context for anyone, this is created by one guy, a Portuguese dev, who is currently working on 3.0 of it, where it's basically going to be like, here's Streets of Rage 2 engine, do whatever you want with it. But as of right now, what me and Kumar are going to be playing is 2.4.2, which is the modern version. There actually is a pretty good active multiplayer community for this game, funny enough.
You know, when you find certain games, there are big enough communities for those certain games. Like just recently, I found a net play Sonic Shuffle Discord. Just kind of
Wait, what? It exists?
yeah.
Put me in, coach, please.
I mean, I can do that. I mean, at some point, we're gonna fucking do 4-player Sonic Shuffle, and you're gonna be uh one of the players. It's funny how I'm not very like Sega coded or Sonic pilled, and
So, the Sonic Shuffle was okay. It was half made by Sega, half made by the Mario Party devs.
mhm.
So, like the card system they used would later be used in later Mario Party games. Like Sonic Shuffle was used as an experiment for sure. All right, let me launch Streets
How
of Rage
about
2.
you set up the room and then I'll join because you probably can have it set up in a way that
Well,
is fine for us.
I have more things unlocked, so
I mean, that's fine. I mean, I've never played this, so I don't know what there is.
I don't know if you want to do like a standard run or you want to get a little silly
I mean, we
because
can get
you.
silly.
All right.
Like, what do you mean silly?
Streets of Rage 2 has a new era has a randomizer.
Randomizer. That's actually
It is
pretty
a
cool.
Let me set it up because it gets because yeah because there's also two extra modes. After Mania, it's Mania Plus and then Mega Mania. And I'm gonna say this right now: you ain't beating Mega Mania by yourself.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
share lives, friendly fire is off, fight mechanics will be a new era, continues are not going to be standard. I am actually going to do. I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to do 99 continues. We are going to beat this game. Charge of recovery, post game is gens. Can I actually set this to Ninpo Kagebushin? Press start to edit.
wait, how are the
Classic.
controls?
Wide
Uh,
screen, general pose, enemy health. Hit stop buffer fix. Still all keep direction on hit. Vectors. Here we go. So it's really hilarious. You can actually use multiple randomizers.
mhm.
So I am going to do randomizer on knockout. So whenever they fall to the ground, they just straight up turn into someone new.
That's gonna be weird.
We know it's going to be even weirder. Bosses are not immune to this.
Whoa,
So you can literally be fighting a Galcia. He falls to the ground and then turns into Mr. X.
fuck.
Yep.
But do they maintain the same health bar, or is it just
Yes, they do maintain the same health bar. They don't
okay?
just heal. Um, I believe I have to set to public or private. Sorry. And then game's gonna load. All right, the key is going to be XRVL,
Okay. All capitals.
all capitals, and the region is CAE.
Oh, we're connecting. Never done this before. Oh shit.
Okay, so in case the spoiler, the surprise has already been revealed. You can actually have two of the same character. There's different color palettes. So you could be whoever you want, and I could be whoever I want.
Color palettes are sick. Usually when I play Skate.
Hey, you can play Skate.
Alright, let's see how fucked up this is.
Wait, did I mess up my controls? Shit. Did it not change? I have Streets of Rage 4 rules for item pickup, okay. I don't think it changed. Yeah, it didn't change. Shoot. Whatever.
We can fix it if you want.
Yeah, give me a second. Whoops.
Because I thought the I don't know. I'm actually looking forward to the randomizer.
Alright, let me try this again. Press start to edit, randomizer on knockout, do all that.
Now, is it because that I may not have any of that stuff unlocked that it doesn't work on my end?
No, I'm the host, so it should be... Okay, private game, so I'm gonna get you to join the game. And it should be interesting. Okay, the code is still... I think it's still... Let me actually see it in your end. I think it's still XRVL, but the region has changed to US. It decided to just change, so you need to leave it, you need to...
Alright.
Yeah, join game. Should be same code, but instead of... Yeah, the region should be US, so XRVL. There you go. You accidentally backed out. There you go. Alright, let's see if this worked.
Oh, we're flashing.
So...
Oh, shit!
Yep, okay, it works. So you notice that, yeah, they still have the same health, even still have the name.
Oh, God!
So sometimes the...
What's the most dangerous enemy that we could run into? I guess a robot? Some of the bosses?
Some of the bosses, I think, are there is probably the worst in this case. But I don't know if I actually unlocked bosses in this case, so I think this should be regular enemies. I think, or either our RNG's just been very lucky.
Oh, God!
Oh, yeah, no, our RNG's lucky.
I guess your combos really matter at this point. And oh shit.
Combo knockdowns are more important, but also combos are better. Because if you get that person, that'd be very lucky, very easy, like that.
Oh shit!
No, I'm trying to say. Oh shit! Yep. We chipped him out. Oh yeah, there's no friendly fire. I turned that off. Oh yeah, it's street.
Uh-oh. Signal?
Yeah, it's just one signal.
you think we're gonna get an announcement in regards to what Sega's doing with Streets of Rage, with the projects that they've announced?
The Sega, basically the new Sega Ages. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. My expectations. I should be really hyped. My expectations are incredibly low simply because I know for a fact that some projects are going to be really, really different from what they're supposed to be. Like, Crazy Taxi's going... Because, like, 4 players or 3 players are going to be taxis, 1 player's going to be the cop. You're like Dead by Daylight.
You ever played Dead by Daylight?
I wasn't the biggest fan of the game. I'm not, like... I'm just not a fan of the genre of 1v4s.
These jet fuckers.
Mario Party.
There we go.
Yeah, Jet's a bad apple.
Oh. Here, I'm gonna leave the call and join the call real quick to fix the audio. Hold on. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. I think the audio's fine now. We can still move. You have control, or?
Yeah, I do have control. Yeah,
Okay.
eat that apple. Do it.
I don't know the button for it. It's not
Okay,
map.
what controller are you using right now?
PS4.
Try triangle.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's map.
L1, R1. You have to have a button.
What a bastard.
You didn't set a button to item. Oh no! Thank God I set the continues to 99. So don't die, I guess.
The thing is, it's like I thought that it would be mapped to the attack button at least.
You could set that, but I haven't set the Street Race portals. Just because there are times where you mean to punch a guy, but you ended up eating a chicken instead. What I also like about... Oh wait, no, I think I fixed it by accident. The Street Race 2 glitches. So like, if 2 people punch 1 person at the exact same frame, they do like the machine gun thing.
Oh no.
You can also turn that off as well. So like, if you punch him with... Oh fuck, my bad. Alright,
You got her... She just... There we go.
She's like frames. Okay. Okay. 1... Okay.
I wonder how the cycling works in terms of like how it chooses another character palette. Oh shit!
Look, it's about. Aww. There is one thing with the randomizers, a sort of a failsafe. All the ads need to be killed as well.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're just gonna pick up everything that we come across, which is okay.
Thank God for infinite continues.
Ooh.
Hold on, Fight it.
Oh shit. You know, luckily their health pools are small, but it's really scary when they can just turn into like Shiva and some of those other bosses.
Yep. It is one of the more terrifying things. Ow. Shit.
Oh, it's Mr. X!
There he was, and now he's gone.
What? The explosion had a health bar. What?
Faulty engine, basically. Yeah.
Nice. Shit. So, do you know what inspired these guys, this dude, to do all this? 4-player online randomizer.
From what I've seen from his older videos, he's always made like projects. He was the game designer. And he wanted to create his own Streets of Rage. He made like a 3D engine from Streets of Rage 2 just to kind of have like a base. But
oh fuck.
New era, no clue.
Ah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, it's on the top left corner. Got
Yeah,
it.
it's on the top of the window. Barb.
Oh, this is such a nice way to play this game.
It also helps that the game is also widescreen, all that. It's all the modern bells and whistles. And also not having to worry about friendly fire is also really, really nice.
Ah, what the fuck? It was that thing. That's so cool.
So, since the hazard from stage 3 is also considered an enemy, there is no limit. If we can just get him...
Oh, it won't...
I could just grab him on this because he would die. And then...
No!
Yeah!
I thought you could, like, knock him down. Guess not.
You can. When he does the dive kick, you have to grab him from the front. If you grab him from the back, you just get hit by, whatchamacallit? You get hit by, his jetpack.
Huh. Man, there's something about the stages that you come across in Streets of Rage. I just like the amusement park level is great. I love the baseball park level. This might easily be like one of my favorite levels in this game. Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm just doing something for I'm helping him out as well. I'm just trying to keep him distracted, so yeah.
No worries, no worries. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened? My Discord crashed. We're gonna get Gonard back in. My Discord crashed. Hello?
Yo, Kuma, can you hear me?
Yeah, my Discord
no,
crashed.
We appear to be spinning in your stream.
It's okay.
We're not
That'll fix itself eventually.
Does it usually fix itself?
Hmm?
I don't know. I'm not a PNG YouTuber.
It's okay. We'll
eventually I might.
We'll fix it.
We'll adapt.
Also, if you ever want to learn how to do any of this stuff, it's like really easy. It's the browser source.
I know it's a browser source. I know I did PNG tubing when we did Mario Party. I know you were there. And I know during Skullgirls it was you and Lethal Pop. Or Victory to...
Oh, this is getting chaotic. There's like 2 Barbons here.
Alright, let's see what we got. It's just white you could do. Oh.
Oh shit!
Oh boy. Don't worry, I got this. I got this. Jesus, take the wheel! Oh, are you not attacking?
Sorry? Oh, I just mistimed it.
It's not mistime. It's just after you got through, you just have to hold it.
Oh, okay. So I have my attack. My attack button is all is in the wrong button.
So
yeah,
but it's also the jump button. Not the attack. You got turned. Oh, you got turned to.
Yeah, like ninjas showing up at the amusement park level just is really funny to me.
Yeah, with how randomizer, it's just like, yeah, you're on a pirate ship. By the way, it doesn't mean you didn't really realize how weird Streets of Rage 2 is on its own. Or better yet, how weird 2 and 3 were. 3 and Stage 4 are a little bit weird, but nothing really out of the ordinary. 3 is probably where it gets really weird.
3 is like okay. It introduces some cool enemies, but other than that, it's just like
it's pretty good. Like obviously, what I liked about Streets of Rage 3 was its gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
Like the ability to dash, roll, like you know how you mash as fast.
How?
Yeah, like being able to do that. Like if I was mashing and it was true to the speed, that would be much faster. But I did also like the story, or at least the branching path story.
God, this is like, you know, when I was a kid, this level area freaked me out.
If it wasn't for my brother also playing, I probably would have been a little, like, wouldn't have played because of how scary it is.
There we go. They really loved Aliens.
Just in this one. Like, someone really is just like, HR guy, yeah, we could totally do that. But I'm more curious about the inspiration where Yuzo Koshiro got. Yes, this is what the song is called.
Oh.
That was actually really good. Nice.
So the one thing that I've always been about, like when I talk about beat 'em ups and like what it. Oh.
Go on. Strats like this are essential in Mega Mania, so trust me.
Oh, I thought we broke the game for a second.
We're doing, No, we didn't break the game. It's just we're explaining the fact that friendly fire's turned off.
Yeah, that's still funny as fuck though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sega Stadium.
It's like boo. By the way, this song is just directly from a song called "Move Any Mountain."
Do baseball.
Koshiro took a lot of liberties from certain points. Yeah, do baseball. Do baseball. It's like boo. Look, there's the amusement park. And it's like, oh, we were just there. Baseball! That's Little Mac. Beat him up.
Do you follow sports, Gonard?
Some of the more major sports, when it comes to like their playoffs and whatnot. Kinda. But if you told me like, yo, who's your favorite baseball player? I'm just gonna look at.
Hey, yo, Torch. What day is it today? Today's Tuesday. If I recall in their schedule, they were playing Marvel Rivals for a bit. How's that going for you?
Marvel Rivals, more like Marvel versus Capcom.
How goes the stream anniversary, my friend? Yo, we're doing. You know what? Every single person that I've featured on stream has been a great. It's been a great jam session. My pal here, Gonard. Gonard is one of the best Little Mac players in Canada when it comes to Smash, but they're also a huge Sega fan.
Yeah, I grew up on the Genesis.
Same
but
here.
I didn't grow up with Streets of Rage 2 on the Genesis. I actually grew up with Streets of Rage 2 on the Dreamcast when they did Sega Smash Pack.
I don't think Gonard will answer
like, they had that Genesis compilation, so...
Not tonight. Also, your homie Gonard's mic is constantly cutting out. I'm not sure if y'all are aware.
Maybe due to sensitivity or something, or...
I think it's on your end, because like I tried restarting. I
can see myself perfectly fine. Just like
try leaving the call and joining back.
Hold on. Let me see if I can move the microphone closer. Would that help?
Maybe. Yo, it's always good that someone says something, you know? It's viewer responsibility to pass the word on to the streamer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Say something?
Wow, I know, even when I'm hearing it, I'm cutting it out.
Still cutting out.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Well, you know what? We can pause this.
When in doubt, I got an idea.
Discord. Audio cutting out.
Why?
Let's see. Other people's audio constant cutting out. Blah blah blah. What is the answer here? Go into your audio settings, reset audio settings. Got it. That's what I'll do right now. Damn you, streamer mode. We did kind of rush starting rather than me actually just doing the steps of making sure everything was okay.
I got home pretty late, so that's also why we couldn't really do much testing.
Resetting voice settings will clear all local mutes and local volumes. Yeah, sure, whatever. Oh no, what's happening? Are you not hearing it on your end? So it's an interesting problem that I don't think I've ever seen. Hello? Fucking streamer mode on Discord is not helping. I'll dox myself. Oh shit. Okay, wait. Okay, microphone, output device, aux, input. Gonard, hello.
Yes, hello.
Oh, I fixed it. We fixed it at the cost of we've been turned into gears. But you know what? That's fine. Say something, Gonard.
I don't want to be guilty gear. Are you nuts?
All right, we back at it. It's okay.
Okay,
I just
let's
reset
go.
all my voice settings.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm sure it'll load. Oh god, it's Big Bear. There we go. Also, thank you, Torch. Torch. Marvel Snap broke on my end. I should let you know. I cannot go back to playing the cards. It is paying. The new reveal for Venom month is crazy. I don't know what's going on, but if there's a movie coming out with Marvel and Venom and Spider-Man, it's gonna go insane.
I'm just saying, Marvel Snap needs to have a Marvel vs. Capcom compilation.
See, okay, see, I'm not the only one who thought about that. They need to put Marrow, Blackheart, Spiral, and who's that other one? I'm always forgetting one other character. Shumagorath. Give season pass to Shumagorath that we ballin'.
Nah, give me Guile, give me Sansan.
No, don't put actual guest characters. I mean, you could have them in the art. You could have like Captain America and Guile stand by side like together. Wow, Venom: The Last Dance. That sounds like the autobiography of Michael Jordan: The Last Dance, where he went insane.
And he took that personally.
Chat, just so you know, if you go to your local baseball stadium, there may be a hidden elevator that goes to an underground fighting ring.
Yep, that might be the case.
I tried getting back into Snap for like the last hour before streaming, and I verified my files. I don't know. That update kind of did something weird. Dude, I love playing like these games, and I'm actually glad that I get to play with my pal Gonard here.
Heck yeah.
I feel so weird about liking stuff, and it's not because like I'm not ashamed of it or anything. It's just like I always thought I was so good at like a game, and then you meet somebody and like, damn, I think I'm pretty good with Little Mac, and then it's like, damn, I'm here with the best. What the fuck is that?
It's the thing from yeah, remember, he's part of that. In Mega Mania, you're gonna be begging for him to show up because he can never be knocked out.
Oh, this is interesting. This is new. Now, G-Saurus. I've never met you, pal, but I hope you're having a good time. Welcome, Raiders. We're playing. We're playing Streets of Rage New Era. Hello.
So, G-Saurus, hold on. I need to know if this is actually.
Oh wait,
So I'm gonna say this right now, King.
is this the dude?
That's the dev.
This is the dev for New Era?
Yep.
Wait, how do they know that we're playing this? Oh shit.
I may be part of the Discord.
Really? Oh, wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Wait, did you tell the Discord?
Maybe.
Oh shit. We got a real superstar in the chat. Hello, G-Source. This is incredible what you've done. I'm a big Streets of Rage 2 fan, and this is my first time playing the New Era version of the game. Oh, I'm playing Skate. I've always played Skate when I was as a kid.
I was really active in the New Era Discord playing multiplayer with a lot of the regulars. Like, you think I'm pretty decent at Streets of Rage? Let me tell you about some of the people in there. You need to experience Mega Mania for yourself, but you need to experience it with 4 other people. Mega Mania was designed with 4 players.
You know what? Maybe one of these days we could do a 4-player beat-em-up collab.
Oh, there's so many to choose from, but we would have to include this one.
Of course.
Just because you need to experience Streets of Rage 2 with 4 players. G-Stars, I know, like, we've barely spoke, but, like, I am very excited for 3.0 whenever it comes out.
I mean, when it comes out, I know Gonard's just gonna DM me and be like, "Yo, it's on."
Yeah, but, like, I also would love to learn, like, what you're capable of for 3.0, because the stuff that he showed off in his video, you can implement third strike parries. You can parry. That alone's just like, hold. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's also the charge. I forgot Streets of Rage 2 has this. So if you hold your attack button, you instantly do the heavy variation, and New Era added the indicator,
flash?
Yeah, the flash indicator. You can turn that off, but it's a nice little nifty feature.
It's all about those visual cues, you know?
Neat. It's all about the visual cues.
But yes, the Streets of Rage 2 has always been like my favorite. My personal like top 10 favorites of all time. Probably even top 5. Like I grew up with a Genesis and this was the game that I played a lot. I've had other games too, but like I don't know, like I don't know why that Sonic and Mario never just stuck with me in terms of like my gaming interests. Like I grew up with an NES and I grew up with a Genesis, but over time, Mario and Sonic just wasn't in my repertoire.
Being a Sega fan is suffering because you can be a Sega fan and not be a fan of Sonic. Because, I will say this right now. You remember, you've played Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. Either version, like...
Okay, but I like that game more than Mod Nation Racers when it came out for PS3.
Oh yeah,
Sounds
no,
like
I'm saying the
crazy
game is good, but I'm gonna be real with you. I hated the fact that it was called Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing because I 100% ignored the majority of the Sonic content.
I mean, I
thought it
was real cool that we got to see characters that I've never seen before. I mean, they didn't call it House of the Dead, but they called it Kyrian Mansion. With the zombie characters. Yeah.
I think it's age rating in Europe, but also just we have this game released in Japan, and I don't think America's gonna know who they are. Put them in anyway.
But like, I looked into their game, and it turns out it is like a co-op arcade game where those 2 zombie characters are trying to run away and live. They're trying to elope.
Yep. It is a very silly love story of 2 zombies creatures falling in love.
Also, G-Source, I just want to say thank you for the follow and thank you for the raid. I'm not. Just thank you, and I hope you're having a good day. And if you gotta go get some rest, you gotta take a breather. It's all good. Just wanted to say thank you for the bottom of my heart for creating this game and taking the time to say hi.
Also adding in the neat little features. I wanted him to experience randomizer.
I don't think I've ever played, so I'm not really into, I don't play a lot of like modded games unless it's like a translation mod for like stuff that has never come to the West. But like a randomizer on a beat 'em up is like a pretty cool.
Such a unique thing. I'm actually surprised more games don't do this. Like, I mean, the closest thing to a randomizer that isn't this is Streets of Rage 4's survival mode.
I think one of the big things about it is that when it comes to actual like enemy diversity in beat 'em up games, some games just don't have very good enemies to just kind of work around with. But in Streets of Rage 2, there's like a designed purpose of like what enemies do in that game. You don't jump in on a Donovan because they're gonna anti-air you. And you got Galcias, sure, you know what, they may be weak and they might come in swarms, but if you have a pack of them with knives, you know, they could be very threatening.
Ow.
Oh, good. Don't want to fight. Oh, it's him.
Don't screw you in your lariat!
There we go. No, I just think, like... So here's the thing. I played Shaq Fu 2 recently. And, like... I've given a lot of reasons as to, like, you know what? Outside of its, like, really bad humor, and in terms of it as a beat-em-up, it is just not a very... It is not a very competent beat-em-up. Like, the character, the enemy design is just not... There's no thought put into it. A lot of the times, they just mass spam enemies, and they just don't really... They're not threatening. Like, Gonard, I don't think I'd ever want you to, like, experience that game, but it is not, it is just a travesty to beat 'em ups. But you know what could have saved that game? You know what could have saved Shaq Fu 2? If it had co-op multiplayer.
It's single player, is it?
It's a single player only beat 'em up, which is a shame, because you know what? Some people love playing shitty games with their friends, right? Share the pain together. You can't do that with Shaq Fu 2.
Multiplayer in these games are make it or break it. Like, well, they are, because like you can experience. I've experienced Streets of Rage. Like, in my early childhood, I had my brother as the co-op partner, but then when he stopped playing games like Streets of Rage, I played majority of the Streets of Rage games by myself. And 100% did a remake by myself, which means the co-op stuff I had to do was with CPU. But then when I started playing these games via multiplayer, via Fightcade or by New Era, and just seeing a new community, like, oh my god, I think I spent 5 months just playing multiplayer New Era and perfecting 1cc Mega Mania.
Dude, you're crazy.
Shout out. I failed miserably, but like, shout outs to I can only think of one person in the multiplayer. I know you're probably in this Discord because I know he added me. But shout outs to DTIK. I don't know how to pronounce it, but like, dude is really good at Streets of Rage.
Part of me wants to like really learn the ins and outs of this game because retro achievements, I've been getting like hooked into that stuff. And
New Era kind of has achievements. It's more so you unlock stuff like Randomizer, Mega Mania, Mania Plus, that kind of stuff. Shiva, can you stop doing overheads?
Holy shit, this character.
He is meant to be for Earth of Final Boss, not as a regular enemy.
There's one thing that I kind of wish Streets of Rage 4 did, is that I actually want to know like what Skate is like up to. Like not even like they didn't have to make him a playable character, but like I wanted to see like a picture of him like, you know, as an adult, like a where are they now? Like was it Zan? Is that his name? The
Zan,
robot
yeah.
dude? Yeah.
Zan.
Like he's mentioned through oh god, I forgot the big dude's name. Like he's related to them in the story.
He's related to him. He created his arms, and thus he has the Rakushin fighting style, which is based on the bomb from Streets of Rage 3. Which is hilarious. You name your fighting style based off the nuke that destroyed the city.
Ouch.
But Skate is the only one in which his identity is unknown. Like, nobody knows what happened to Skate after the events of Streets of Rage 3.
Like he's like an adult now. Like didn't they say he has like an office job or some shit? But like, I don't know.
I think he does. Whatchamacallit? I know he does probably skating onto the side, but yeah, I think he's done vigilanteism for a while. Unless you also play the classic Skate Sprite, in which he never gave up.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Golden Axe TV show. Are you pumped?
What?
You don't know
What?
then.
What?
Golden Axe is getting a Netflix show.
I smell a disaster.
Oh, but Danny Pudi's in it from Community.
That's even worse.
What do you mean? He was great in DuckTales. I liked him.
Yeah, but like...
I think it's one of these shows. It's not going to be like a serious show.
If it's not going to be a serious show, okay, maybe, but like...
Oh, it's him! He's back!
One of the things about Golden Axe... Like, it was serious. It was... Crap, it was an RPG. It was practically an RPG hack and slash.
Oh, so I played the arcade version of that game for the first time this week. The screams coming from enemies and people is like, wow. It's pretty good sound production during that time.
Okay, sound production was actually plagiarizing. You know, most of the screams are literally from Stallone and Schwarzenegger movies, right?
That's even awesome. They didn't get caught.
They did not get caught. Someone placed a false rumor, and this is really stupid. The false rumor was that the death screams from Golden Axe were actually recorded, like, torture or whatever of, like, actual prisoners, but, like, that's so dumb. So, it's mainly taken from Rambo, First Blood, and Conan the Barbarian.
Okay. Conan.
Conan, yeah.
Conan, now in Mortal Kombat. Back to...
Why? I need to...
I don't know why, but Ghostface is in it too. That I was like, why? Why Ghostface of all people? Unless there's like a new Scream movie or whatever coming out, like that's the only thing that would make sense to me. Because a lot of the guests that show up in Mortal Kombat have been like advertising ads for their own thing. The Boys and Invincible were ads for their respective seasons. But why T-1000 of all things?
Are you John Connor?
Are we getting a John Connor movie again?
God, I hope not. I really hope we don't get another Terminator movie.
I don't know. I feel like he was gonna be in like MK11 and they're like, shit, we can't do this. I don't know. I'm not too big into Mortal Kombat these days.
Okay. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Yeah.
And I'm basically like everyone here.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat from a specific angle is really good, but any angle, like if you were to actually play the game super casually, and I mean, you play like casuals with your friends, like maybe once every 2 weeks. And maybe you play all the other like seasonal stuff or whatever. Mortal Kombat on the casual level has always been its strong suit, even in older titles. Competitive-wise, it's always been a mess.
Yeah, that's true. But I was an MK11 competitor back then.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I stopped before the Shiva meta, so like I never got the chance to see, or at least see how it was. It was pretty funny though.
Fix your shit, NRS, and it's like someone literally says their name, please nerf Shiva, does an exploit, and gets banned mid-tournament. Oh, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful.
I personally think it should have been Michael Myers.
No,
Like Michael Myers in MK11 would be so cool. Or not 11, like
Look,
in a Mortal Kombat game.
I know in a Mortal Kombat game, I know everyone wants like horror movie guest characters. My brother of Christ, please, I beg, can you give us Cobra again?
Cobra.
But then, okay, so Cobra appeared in Mortal Kombat Deception.
Oh, you're talking about Ken Masters.
I'm talking about Ken. Give us Ken. Like, just straight up, like, you can still make your character and everything, but just give us Ken.
There are two types of elevators in a beat 'em up. The vertical going down, and then you just have the angled lift going up. Those are the two kinds.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised that you still haven't used the continue. You've just been mooching off my lives.
Really? Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's actually really good. It helps 1cc runs as well, because it still counts as a 1cc. You're just taking one of my lives when you die, which is fine, because I don't know how many continues we have.
I feel bad, because, like, I have my control all goofed up, and I can't eat items.
Okay, hold on. I gotta wait for the dive kick. When dives kick to me, I fucked up.
Nice. Oh, shit. Holy shit.
Just grand off her.
Oh.
Mr. X, get out of here. So, do you remember this a glitch in this level? Do you remember it?
No, I don't, actually.
So there was a specific glitch. It doesn't work as well in randomizer because of the knockdown system, but you know if you get a, what was his name, Jack or whatever, the knife dude?
Mm-hmm.
Right before the boss, if you, when you get him, he's gonna spawn, that's nice. If you make him spawn like 11 knives, there's a sprite overload. So that the robot bosses don't shoot their projectiles.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. They just straight up lose the ability to use projectiles and the fight becomes incredibly easy. New Era references this, that if you activate the glitch, Mr. X laughs from a like, that's the sound cue. And I did. So...
Is Raptor glitched? Oh! He couldn't stop. That was funny.
Jet is not, like, there was a reason why the elevator was originally in a slant. It was to compensate for Jet's trajectory. So now that because we're not in that slant anymore...
Nice.
It gets a little wonky. So yeah, it would be that one in particular. So if he spawns a bunch of knives... Except I killed him.
See, the big thing that I've been, like, looking forward to is like the supposed like Streets of Rage movie that the John Wick director wanted to work on, and like I wanted to know what happened to the Space Channel 5 movie.
There was supposed to be a Space Channel 5 movie?
Yeah, you know what though? Here's the thing. If Space Channel 5, no matter how shitty it is, if it's not a musical, it's not worth like watching.
Yep.
But like the
But there's also one problem with Space Channel 5. You can never make a faithful movie with Space Channel 5.
because Michael Jackson's not in it.
Yep. You know exactly. I'm sorry. Space Michael.
Base Michael.
That's what he's referred to. He kind of had that name unofficially in Space Channel 5 Part 1, where he was just like a background character, but he was obviously Michael Jackson. And then in Space Channel 5 Part 2, which is readily available on Steam, by the way, he is a full-on, not even like a supporting character, he is a straight-up character in that game.
So here's the thing. I'm not a big Michael Jackson fan. Like I don't listen to like a lot of his music, and I'm not a big Sonic fan. But just recently, I played the Michael Jackson's Moonwalker game on arcade.
Yes, that was a fun experience.
Now, here's the thing. During the credit sequence, the entire like you see Michael Jackson's leg just do like moonwalk and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the more I looked at his feet, I'm like, is that how they got inspiration for like Sonic's like look, like for his feet and shoes and socks? And then if you look at like Sonic's like feet and like shoes and socks, and then like the credit sequence for the Michael Jackson arcade game, like it is undeniable. Like Michael Jackson has been a big influence into Sonic's design.
Keep in mind, Sonic's design was basically make a cool character, and and again in the 90s. What was popular in the 90s?
Pepsi, because of Michael Jackson.
Well, no, that's what killed him, but you know.
Pepsi Man, you could have saved Michael Jackson.
Pepsi Man could have saved Michael Jackson. He could have.
Yeah, you know what? The game's soundtrack is amazing considering the technology that they used for the Mega Drive and Genesis. In fact, Streets of Rage 2 is considered to have one of the best soundtracks for its game of its time because of the limitations of what they could work with. I mean,
just don't tell anyone how much music that Yuzo Koshiro borrowed. Like,
I mean, yeah.
there is a video that has a lot of like good comparisons to like all the songs that Yuzu made over the years. Not even just whatchamacallit, not even just like Streets of Rage. Other games that he worked on, he did actually like add this song to it. And what the hell, you got hit by a Shiva who was invisible.
I don't even know where I am right now.
You're in the far left corner.
Also, speaking of like potentially stolen, have you not heard about that one? I think it's Resident Evil, the one composer for Resident Evil who was supposedly blind, and how he lied throughout his entire career.
So here's the funny thing. So you're thinking, oh, is he the one that did like the original composer? No, he did the infamous director's cut soundtrack, which was already bad. Like, it was bad. Like, it has that famous like the trumpet song where it's just very stupid. Like you see in a lot of like cringe videos or whatever, something like that. You know what I'm trying to say? There's a very infamous song.
Yeah, G-Source is right. David Guetta should get arrested for that. Have you not heard of that awful song, I'm Blue, and I'm Feeling Alright? That song is a load of bullshit. I hate it so much. Uh-oh. That's a nice color palette. It's like Poison Ivy.
Really nice. Well, you've made it this far. Would you consider being my right-hand man? No. You want to die badly, don't you? Well, I'd be happy to oblige.
What the... Wait. Mara, when you say you like that song, are you talking about the new song or the old song by Eiffel 65? Yeah, the OG is way better.
Which song are we referring to? I've lost track of the conversation.
The blue song.
Oh, I'm blue. If I was green, I would die.
Is it green? Wait, hold on. What does he actually say that?
No, it's I think he does say "Dabba dee abba da," but someone pointed out.
Oh no, it's Big Bear.
It sounds like I'm blue. If I was green, I would die.
Here's the thing. I hate pop songs that are overly cheery because there's nothing for me to take from it. But if you give me a pop song that is like that's about like anger or like drama, like to me that can come from someone that is going through some real shit. Something relatable. But like that's not always believable. I can't believe in a Justin Bieber song that that talks about how he has it bad.
So I'm guessing you're a fan of Outkast, right?
Outkast is pretty damn good.
Well, yeah, like, Hey Ya's your favorite because, yeah, it's a pop song, but literally in the lyrics, y'all don't want to hear me, you just want to dance.
Well, Hey Ya is funny because of the fact that it got mainstream popularity, but nobody... It's like nobody a good bop, but if you listen to the words, it's like, wow, this is really depressing.
Yes, it is. Stop.
Oh no! Get him!
Damn it! We need to end this run with a. Is it Atomic Buster?
Wait, which one's Mr. X?
I lost track. Okay, no, it's the Donovan. Atomic Buster! Oh, there's one more. Darn it.
Is this game? Oh shit!
It goes on. Okay, it goes on because this is randomized. We have to kill every single NPC that's added to Mr. X.
This is funny. Do we have to keep on going till we kill a Mr. X?
No. God, no. So, in Mr. X's fight, there was always going to be ads, but they set it so that, realistically, it's infinite, but there's actually a set number of enemies.
Huh.
But in Randomizer, we have to kill every single set enemy, which means this fight will take much longer because of that.
Like how? Oh, okay, never mind.
Like that.
I was about to
Mega
ask.
Mania is a lot faster in this case because they just literally throw every single one at you.
Hey, Tearwolf. I've been talking about how that song by David Guetta is ruined.
The original, yeah.
Look,
like,
you know what?
I feel bad.
The thing is, when it comes to music, there's nothing wrong with taking inspiration from older songs, but just straight up ripping the idea of an original song and replacing the words and taking it as your own is bullshit. There was one hip hop artist that had a song. I don't like if it's my party and I'll cry if I want to. They've like bastardized that lyrics through their own song. You know, it's.
I want to find it. I gotta find the video that I wanted to play. All the songs that Yuzo Koshiro was inspired by. Some of them are almost like one-to-one, but then it's like, oh, you took liberties from this. Okay, that's fine. But it was enough for Streets of Rage 4 to be like, nah, we gotta get the Game Gear versions.
See, I feel bad. There were some cool enemies. Oh, there, look, it's G-Sars. Yo, everybody, give round of applause to G-Sars in the chat.
It is made with Unity and Power, and it automatically kicks you out. Yeah, support the original game, and it's all thanks. So yeah, you can watch his YouTube channel for updates, and you can also go to their Discord. So if you want to experience Mega Mania with the community, then by all means go ahead. But I'm going to implore you, you need to be with professionals.
I've supported the original release of this game since the 90s.
I actually... only a few years ago did I buy a full box, cartridge and everything for Streets of Rage 2. Only recently.
If you want to check out their work, here you go. G-Sars at youtube.com.
For anyone that is very, very hype about the 3.0, if you see the trailer, just know He is by himself doing this on his spare time. It's not going to be. The prediction is 2025, but anything's possible. So that is Streets of Rage 2 New Era 2.4.2.
That randomizer was sick. What other crazy stuff is capable in this current version of the game?
There is a Ninpo Kage Bushin. I don't know what that is. You can play the game, obviously, with new modern era tweaks or play the original. Um, you also can play, change up a few of the specs, but also the added difficulty of Mega Mania Plus and Mega Mania. Go to the options because I'm pretty sure you've unlocked a few things.
I might have. I was just gonna check the achievements.
Yeah,
Moonwalker. I
let
got
me see
one
what.
achievement, combo normal.
Yeah,
Get
because
the
I
turkey.
have. Oh yeah, though, and you notice that the content unlocked is 0 out of 5. The community will help you with the achievements.
I bet you I couldn't get some of the achievements due to the fact that I could not pick up items because I didn't map my buttons correctly.
I have I have most of the achievements, but I am missing some of them. Some of them are like callouts to glitches. There's an achievement if you actually look at it, it's Harakiri. There is actually a glitch that in the right time, if you special and your health is at like 1 and it goes to 0, you just die immediately. There is a lot of achievements. 20 out of 30. Okay.
But yeah, I was gonna look up the what the Golden Axe show was gonna be.
I'm also gonna send you this. Watch it under your own discretion because I feel like if you watch this, you may or may not get like muted, like on the VOD.
I mean, I've been muted for worse.
Let's do it. Like achievements are only unlocked on 30th anniversary mode.
Gotcha. Gonard, what is the game plan on our next thing for our game plan? Are we gonna play some SoR4? Or are we playing Gunstar Heroes?
That is up to you to decide.
I don't want to play Lethal Company. I'd rather play Lethal Enforcers.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
They've only had what, 2 games? Where
3,
it's modern day is the first one, second day is like in the Western.
and then the third one is like okay. So Lethal Enforcers 3 is a technicality. So
Wait, there's a 3?
there is a 3, but it's so weird. So Lethal Enforcers 3 is a 2-player racing game. It's a like gun game, but it's a racing game. So you go through like weird scenarios, and each scenario of Lethal Enforcers 3 is a different. It's like a different title, except for the ending where it's called Lethal Enforcers 3.
Sorry for
But the
the
game, hold
flashbang.
on, let me like show. Let me like actually get the vid. Oh, Summoning Soul just released a new video. If you're into that,
Also, I want to apologize. Comedy Central has ordered 10 episodes of Golden Axe, not Netflix. Ooh.
Lethal Enforcers 3. There should be. Here it is. Perfect. This is it. So it's still made by Konami back then when they were Konami. But it's more so. Do you remember the game Police 911?
Is that the one where it's like motion camera where you have
Yeah.
to like duck and stuff?
Yep. So it's based off of that, which technically means that this is technically Lethal Enforcers 4. I strongly recommend the first one just because it gives you a much better idea. Turn that stuff off. Get out of here, you ads.
No, don't look at that picture of Drake. He's in blackface.
Oh shit! Hold on, I got it. I got it.
What a really wild thing to say out loud. This is weird.
Again, it is. If it wasn't for the name and they just did something different, it wouldn't be Lethal Enforcers 3. It'd just be like Police 911 2.
No! Carrier Cosmo, what happened?
Nishiki.
Samurai Policeman.
So basically you get your own code name.
He just shot those dudes. Oh, I can see why this game just didn't, I can see why this game just didn't go through.
Nah. This isn't true Lethal Enforcers. This is, again, Police 911 2 without the motion sensor and instead turned into Time Crisis.
Can't you, like, shoot their hands so you're not, like, just shooting dudes lethally?
Justice shots? I believe so, yeah. I'm on no. This is not House of the Dead. I would say again more Time Crisis. I am that guy, by the way, because I own way too many light guns.
Not into here's the thing, I'm not into the idea of like playing games, playing as a police officer, if the main thing is like you shoot gun kind of deal. I mean, like the older Lethal Enforcers games were like more goofy and whatnot, but this is like, I don't know, this feels really weird. Also, like, gun crime is not that huge in Japan to begin with, so like, I don't know. I just feel like this is just...
It's like, this is more trying to be American, like Japanese being American kind of thing, because Police 911 was ported to the PS2, but it was ported under the Japanese name. It was called like the Mafia or something, or like the something.
I do like the different perspectives.
And the way they did the motion controls in the light gun is actually really cool. You actually use the PS2 iToy with a Namco gun con. What's also interesting, if you beat the Japanese arcade mode, you unlock the American version, which is pretty cool.
All right, that's enough of this. We are like Gunstar Heroes. I'll meet you in Fightcade. Oh yeah, here's an advice for anyone who wants to stream games on Fightcade. Don't play any of the casino games because they might be porno games.
There's no time for porn. We must play Third Strike. Play my Sean. Do it. Right now.
You want to play
fucking down.
like
No, I'm joking.
Strike?
I'm joking.
Oh.
I'm actually joking.
Okay. I mean,
what terrifies me is like someone kicks down the door, be like, "You want to play Third Strike?" They go Sean and they parry every single move. You are not playing the game. You are just gonna get bodied. Okay, so let's play some Gunstar.
I'm in the belief that 12 is just way worse as a character. You can win games as Sean, but I mean, if you have to play 12 to play as Sean in order to win, then that's even worse. See, I was actually playing Gunstar Heroes with Mara like a month ago. Oh, Treasure. I'm so glad you're still around. I don't think the world would be the same without, oh god, without you. Ah. Gonard, you gotta tell me what is the strat. Also, I have to input my inputs. I'm sorry.
So I know you don't play Gunstar Heroes as much, and for the content, we will be playing this game on normal difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
We could probably do hard, but hard would take too much time. So we will be playing this game on normal. So default controls, and if you want to change your controls, have you changed your controls?
I already did that.
Okay. And also,
I'm doing it as a like 3-button Genesis controller.
yeah, it's 3 buttons, but like I set it so it's BCA because I usually change the controls, but for Fightcade I just set it to BCA instead of ABC. And also, I find this interesting that the introduction for this game uses the Japanese story and not the American story. How's it going, Sirlando?
There's a different story.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If it's okay with you, reset the game.
That's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna reset it. So, like, we saw the intro.
I won't touch anything.
We press start. Okay, let me do it. So, unless you have to wait for that intro, so.
I'll answer British Trash Panda's question. I'm gonna go look for that answer.
Okay, here we go. Okay, crap! I hit start to plays this. It plays the demo. So, the game, I think Gunstar Heroes sold well. But I think in America, what sold it was Gunstar Heroes has a promotion. Had a promotion where if you bought the game, you got a free fruit roll-up. So if you buy a legitimate Gunstar Heroes inbox, complete and everything, it's not actually complete if there's not a fruit roll-up in there.
What are you talking about? Fruit roll-up?
Fruit roll-up, I kid you not.
Crazy. It's
only in America.
I just read that the reason why Gunstar Heroes is their debut title is that they had the McDonald's Treasure Land Adventure game completed first, but they released Gunstar Heroes first so that at least they could say it's their debut title.
They wanted to express the originality first, then licensing.
Could you imagine if they released the McDonald's game first?
But that's why they made the McDonald's game in the first place, so that they can get the money to fund this game, funny enough. It's really dumb. But regardless, I'm glad this game came out first, because I still own the cartridge from when this game was brand new.
It says here that the game was not heavily promoted and spread by word of mouth, but the game sold 70,000 copies in Japan and 200,000 overseas. And there was an arcade version was also released for the Sega Mega Play arcade board.
Collect all the gems to break the spell. I own way too many ports of Gunstar Heroes. It's actually kind of crazy.
I still have mine with the complete in box still, and I'm very happy that I got that for like $20.
Awaken the creator of the new world.
Hey, Goth Neconero. The craziest game that I got...
Professor! Greenspin here. He's got a gem. Uh-oh. That means our only hope is...
Gunstar Heroes.
Heck yeah. Alright. So, the original American version of this story was... This takes place in Gunstar 9. And this organization's like, yo, gold and silver? That's pretty cool. And they're like, we're gonna see what this guy's all about. Gunstar Heroes is like, bro, don't do that. And thus the game begins. The Japanese version, which you actually saw in the first Genesis demo, like after the treasure logo, was gold and silver. The final boss literally destroys 98% of Earth. Gunstar Heroes destroys it, realize the world's fucking dead, and they're just like, alright, we're gonna go to sleep. They go into cryogenic sleep, and like a few thousand years pass, and then this new empire is like, apparently if we resurrect him, we get free candy for life. So then they're like, okay, we're gonna do that. Gunstar Heroes wakes up after their slumber, their brother Green is missing, and they're starting to get all the gems. They got all 4, so it's up to Red and Blue for one final assault, or the world is fucked. And now, pick your character.
Well, I'm just gonna choose the opposite. I know it's usually like preference, but like, I feel like
so you and I knew exactly what we were going to do. So for lore wise, I have to be free. You have to be fixed.
Okay.
Now, because we're playing on normal, combinations aren't really going to matter as much. But if you want optimization, start either Chaser or Fire.
Got it. No, I'm not being accused of being what that is. Thank God. Thank God that my friend is not in the chat. They'd make stupid jokes about it.
We are immediately going to go to the flying battleship against Captain Orange. The flying battleship is just leaving. Follow it. Free shot is my personal like version. I mean, heck, you're looking at the icon right now as I'm talking. This is my Discord, my Steam icon. This is generally just my icon for everything.
It's been like that for, like, years. I don't think I've ever seen you change it.
No, it's been like this for almost 10 years.
Holy shit. But that means that game is that good.
Yes. So, what this is a bit of a cute story, because my brother also plays this game. Funny enough, me and my brother were both free and fixed, but he was usually red, I was usually blue, but, like, this would be usually what my brother and I would play. Combination-wise. So, when I actually got the icons at first, I actually gave my brother the blue fixed icon.
Word.
And he actually used it on the Steam for
Oh, shit. I'm supposed to get on the boat.
Yeah, you gotta jump. So then we played MDM for Team Fortress 2, which is very similar to Gunstar Heroes in the case that red and blue team members are working together to destroy a man of gray color with his robots. Seriously, it dawned on me that Team Fortress 2's co-op mode is very similar to Gunstar Heroes in certain aspects, but only to a very base aesthetic, nothing else.
Yo,
you're not gonna be playing gods anytime soon. That's only in the PvP mode.
Just want to say, you know, you could be bad at a game and still enjoy it. You know, that's the same people who have sex with other people. They might be terrible at it, but if they're having fun, that's the point, right?
By the way, I just saved you from a glitch.
I'm sorry, Goddard.
No, it's fine. So, here's the funny thing. With the way that this game works, if you stand in a certain part during the transition, you actually just fall and take fall damage, which is 20 HP.
What's the best combination of Chaser? Is it, or like dual Chaser? Fine.
It's Chaser is fine, but the actual combination is Chaser Fire.
Gotcha.
Chaser is fine, but also here's a fun fact: if you do up close damage, single Chaser actually does more damage.
Huh. Also, I want to say there's this interesting Twitter that I follow of where they show like the regional differences of like box art from Japan and like America, and like damn, US gets some like really shitty box art, and in the sake of that, it's there for like shock value or to get people to look at the box.
Yeah, Imar, Chaser Fire is overall the best one. Best combination, but the strongest DPS is strangely single Chaser.
That guy's an asshole.
You have to be up close.
This man is picking Skies of Honor in Street Fighter V. Fuck off.
Okay, there's a glitch with Dictator. If you throw him at a specific point, he just straight up loses his iframes. Also, I'm just gonna do this.
Okay.
Alright, stay right here. No, don't even shoot. Let me solo him.
Okay, you got this.
This is really dumb, and this works on expert mode. And I always, when I play randoms on Fightcade, I always say let me solo him.
See here, we got a real gamer right here. The most...
Nobody does that!
I didn't even know that was a thing that you could do!
Nobody knows that! You can solo Orange even on Expert! Because his AI is programmed to counter you, but when you switch down, he automatically goes to the animation where he does a charge, where he basically, like, farts out an energy. But that takes longer than him just doing a counter grab. So literally, you get him during the iframes, and then during the iframes, he's like, "Oh, you're down? Okay, I'm a fart."
See, now, in this stream, I can finally say that I beat Gunstar Heroes.
Now we're actually gonna go to stage 1. Now, there's also a thing about stage 3 as well. There is a game-breaking glitch.
Really?
Sometimes when after the helicopter is destroyed, for some... Oh, sorry.
Okay.
For some reason, sometimes the floor doesn't spawn. And you just fall indefinitely.
I think it's just incredible that, you know, people will figure out all sorts of strats and tech for games.
You also have to wait 2 minutes and 40 seconds before it goes to regular. Also, here's a really dumb thing. I'm going to do this. So let's fight this boss legitimately. No. We're going to play this legitimately, and then for just a little bit. So this is the boss. He shoots stuff. Look, he even spawns a little caterpillar. Kuma, can you please come to the center, please?
Okay.
And he's dead.
What the fuck?
Gunstar Heroes does collisions really weirdly. So when you throw someone like an enemy, they explode on impact. But what happens when you throw something that can't explode on impact? They keep hitting. So the strongest, realistically, the strongest move in the game is throwing the other player to the enemy. And you do incredible amounts of damage. The first mini-boss can literally be killed before his text crawl is done.
Uh-oh.
This is fun. This is going to be a Gunstar Hero showcase.
No, this is good because I'm like, one, I'm learning shit, and two, I didn't even realize I didn't know how much you knew about this game.
You will understand my passion, despite the fact that I have not attempted to speedrun this game. I do want to, and I actually want to do the hardest category, which is Dice Palace ones only. There is a ROM hack where they just turn off the RNG, and the dice roll will always be set to 1.
Ew.
Yep,
oh my god, it actually works!
Yeah, it does. Okay, now come to all the way in the corner over here.
Okay.
Ah!
Oops.
Ow. So there's supposed to be people running, but there is a weird spot. You see, they spawn right where the point counter is. But we're actually where the icon is, so we are actually at a blind spot.
But we're safe, right?
Yeah, we're exactly safe.
Okay.
I can stop shooting right now, and they would still bounce. So if I keep firing, they just do that, and then there we go.
Damn.
And then we have the wasps, which in easy mode they actually don't hurt you. Funny enough. In easy mode, if you jump, they hurt you, like they have anti-air, but in every other difficulty, they just straight up, like, will sting the crap out of you.
See,
Better than Pink's hands right now, actually.
See, the thing is, I have a general and wide knowledge of all sorts of games and history and whatnot, but when it comes to specializing on a particular game,
okay,
that's where I kind of struggle.
You need to see this. Okay, come with me. Like, jump to where I am.
Okay.
Okay, spam jump now. Never mind. There you go.
Oh,
it's a really dumb screen transition where you can literally like wall jump onto itself.
What the fucking hell?
Yeah, this is broken. Throwing in Gunstar Heroes is actually incredibly broken.
Okay, so no wonder.
More ways to do collisions.
No wonder I just never beaten the game on my own. I got nobody to throw. No, Gonard is not cheat. That is not cheating. That was just the way the game was designed. It's the game's fault for allowing it.
We're not cheating. We're being strategic.
Also, I've had a hard time beating this level. So, like, I'm just wondering, unless it's just throwing each other again, it's just...
Well, we can't... Okay, we can't do that in quotations through normal means of gameplay, but recently it was discovered of a glitch. It's a weird glitch, and I've never been able to properly perform it.
Okay.
Though one of the funniest glitches that I have ever bared witness was, you know, the boss we just fought?
Yeah.
You can throw him.
Huh.
And you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to throw the boss. So, what happens to the boss if you throw him? He freezes in place.
Oh.
And he can't move. Like, he's stuck in an air animation. You just, like, you get a free win.
You're talking about Black, right?
No, I'm talking about Pink.
Oh.
Like, Pink and her gang. Like, her Team Rocket gang. Okay, so we welcome to the Dice Palace. You cannot get away. Okay, that's fine. So, I want you to do me a favor. Roll the dice, and I immediately want you to baseball slide in this corner over here. So throw the dice, and it starts... Yeah, throw the dice. Like, throw it upwards, and now slide. Slide. Just slide. Slide. Keep slide. Keep slide. Okay. So the idea is that I have to catch you as you are sliding. And in doing so, we spawn in the corner. If done correctly, both of us could be in the same room.
Whoa!
You also did not get the health pickup. Why?
Oh, sorry. I was too excited at the prospect of us being in the same thing. So yeah, I have to slide now, or?
You just keep sliding.
Okay.
We have to be in the corner first. I don't know the logistics of it. I legitimately do not know. It's a frame perfect glitch. There is a task video. They do it constantly, like consistently.
Okay.
And I think it has something to do with the slide property, or sliding and throwing at the exact same frame.
Okay. So this is the one that the glitch that you weren't able to perform consistently, right?
Yeah. No, it is a glitch that is very, very difficult. If we get it, it's luck.
Okay. All right, let's try.
Okay. So throw the dice, slide in the corner. Keep sliding. Ah, I messed up. That was my bad.
Okay, yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Yep. You have time run. Destroy the core. You have to control the fire with your controller.
Wait, I control the fire? Oh.
Yeah, 360 spin it, man. Do 360. Okay, get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, 360 spin. Do it. Okay, hold on to it and then spin.
Oh, okay. You gotta hold the fire button.
There you go. You got it.
Ew, this is gross.
It's not. It's really strong, but what's also really good is that it deflects projectiles.
Somebody is also watching us play fucking fight game. I wonder who that could be.
That is Kanasu Team. He is a So I'm kind of known in the Brazilian Fightcade community.
What the?
Because I play Streets of Rage 1 and Gunstar Heroes a lot. Alright, keep sliding. 1. I tried. What did I get? Okay, I got melon bread.
Mangosteen! I actually love melon bread as an enemy. He's funny.
Okay. You know you made a memorable boss when you're in Cuphead. Like, when I played Cuphead back when it first came out, I instantly knew this was Gunstar Heroes. Like, I knew what bosses were based off of, and then when I found out about King Dice and him just basically this stage, I popped off. Okay, reroll. Melon Bread is so good, he exists not only in Gunstar Heroes, but other games. He exists in Gunstar Heroes, Alien Soldier, and then Cuphead. Destroy the crate first.
Wait, destroy the crate. Oh, thank you.
There you go. And now just do the Street Fighter thing.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my car. There is a lot of Street Fighter references in both games.
Street Fighter is a pretty damn good game. Oh, shit.
I think the funnier thing is that they reference the movie of all things.
Have you ever seen the Chun-Li movie?
No, I'm talking about the Van Damme movie. They literally have Bison's like on a horse portrait in Gunstar Superheroes for the GBA, and it's hilarious. Okay. There's a game we play. The Gunstar Heroes community does this. It's not about getting to there; it's getting to the end. So hold on, I'm gonna try this. Oh fuck yeah, GG.
Oh, okay. So basically, tag it, and then you have that small window
run.
to get to the beginning. Okay.
To get to the end, you have to do a baseball slide. Which, by the way, baseball slide is half circle forward attack.
Who's throwing
Yes,
the
there are motion inputs in this game. Baseball slide. Nah, too late. You have Pit. Okay, Pit's actually pretty easy considering you have the thing, but make sure the smiley faces don't crush you, because that's gonna hurt. Like that. Okay, get to the left. Get to the left. Oh no!
Shit.
Get out of there. Get to the corner. You're okay.
Wait, are they healing?
No, the bar itself is invincible. You have to shoot the smiley faces.
Oh, I'm shooting the smiley face. Okay.
Yeah, shoot the smiley faces. Now just stay in that corner. Stay in that corner and fire.
See, I was shooting the. I was trying to.
Yeah, you were shooting. I know you were shooting the bar, and I realized too late.
That's okay.
Yeah, that took a bit out. Yeah. I'm just so terrified if you have to fight Curry and Rice.
Oh, I have no idea what.
Fight him.
I have no idea actually what to do.
Okay. Curry and Rice is bullshit.
You got to throw
Doesn't
them and
matter
shit,
what
right?
No, throwing them in your condition is too risky. You have to play neutral with them and with punish.
That sounds goofy.
It is. This is Gunstar Heroes. You expect goofy. All right, throw the dice. Okay. Roll a 2 or a 3, please. Roll a 2 or a 3. Please roll a 1, 2 or a 3. Oh, for fuck's sakes, no. 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 Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. He's safe. He's safe. He got Phantom. It's just a regular ass Phantom with a higher HP. But he's gonna throw grenades at you from long range, so keep hitting him. Okay, switch to Chaser. Switch to single Chaser and then just fire. Don't worry about the fire. Just hold your attack. Oh, and then let go to throw when he throws the grenade at you. There you go. You don't take hit. You don't take the blast radius if you throw it back at him. Nice. God, the last second. All right, give me Curry and Rice. Thank God.
Okay, you got this, Gonard.
So, Curry and Rice, we are in an explosive area, so use of fire is strictly prohibited. This is Curry and Rice. This guy fucking sucks. Because the moment you get close to him, he immediately attacks. And then he's going to do that. And then you have to slide. That's generally the safest way you could do this.
Oh, okay. Slide works.
So you notice he does even 3 attacks. And also, you get a punch, but your punch isn't that good. I'm going to purposely take the damage. Yeah, because the punch hitbox is weird. You're also supposed to guard. There is blocking in this game. But blocking is useless. You don't like block the full health. You do take chip damage. Ow. Fuck off.
You make that look so easy.
Because I basically damage boosted to throw him to do 100 damage. Yeah, there's blocking. If you hold attack and jump, you block.
That's insane.
Pointless.
The fact that there's blocking is crazy.
It's so dumb to block though, because like you don't negate all the damage. You just negate half of it. In a run and gun fighter or run and gun video game, you are not going to be blocking. You're going to be parrying or reflecting. You're not blocking.
That's like blocking in a fucking Contra game. Doesn't make sense.
Yep. Shoutouts to the Contra devs who worked on Contra 3 and then said, alright, we could do better and make Gunstar Heroes.
Here, Wolf, the fact that I'm playing with my friend Gonard right now is making this look like a baby.
Oh, thank God. Alright, Final Fight. In reference to Final Fight. That's a decent game. Congratulations! You've completed the Dice Palace! Soul bonus!
Oh, I'm
And
here.
There you are. Yeah, you're just there. Boss is approaching. Black Beat Stepper. Alright. You know what to do.
Wait a second. All these...
Eh.
Uh-oh. Wait.
Nice.
Did I do it? Did I actually throw you by accident?
No, I threw you.
Okay, that works too.
You interrogate him. I have to pick up this phone.
Okay. When does he give the thing? Does he give it to us eventually? Is that the real one? Okay, I wasn't sure. Oh my god. Alien Soldier. It's about that... Alien Soldier is that game where my friend really, really likes the main character. Yeah, first is fake and real is second. Okay, so I wasn't sure if... Like, I knew the first one was fake. I just wasn't sure when he was going to give up the second one. Yeah, so to those that don't know, my pal doesn't stream as much as he used to, but Gonard here is a fantastic... he's one of the best Little Mac players in Canada. No, he is the best Little Mac player in Canada. Not only that, he's an avid fan of Mario Party, the Sega games, and I mean, like, I'm learning so much about Gunstar Heroes today that I didn't even know that I could throw my friend and insta-kill a boss in one session. I have to tell my friend that everyone's talking about Alien Soldier in the chat.
Okay, speaking of Alien Soldier, oh my god, don't get me started on Alien Soldier, dude.
What's wrong with Alien Soldier? Or is it because of, like, furries, like in the main character?
No. Okay, no, Epsilon Eagle's looking... I mean, he's really cool. Okay,
but... I know Epsilon Eagle. I know them on Twitter.
Okay, so Alien Soldier was only half done. It was only 50% done.
Oh.
And, yeah. So, when you actually beat the final boss, you were only at the halfway point of the game.
What the fuck?
There is a huge-ass story that even the devs read it, they're like, what the fuck is this? And I'm gonna give you the short version of it. Alien race invaded invaded Earth, and they tried to harmonize. They tried to be cool with each other. There were people that were cool with it, and then there were just racists. So, a few hundred years into the future, alien-human hybrids exist. They are kind of like children or whatever. Mm-hmm. One of the children ends up being like this almighty powerful being, and she ended up being like super powerful, and humans wanted to use her for military purposes, and then she ended up falling in love with a guy. Mm-hmm. That guy died, and so did she. Both of them died, but one was resurrected. Both of them were resurrected, but then the kid was split into two. Epsilon Eagle and Epsilon Eagle. One is good, one is evil. I know I missed out way too much, and I know for a fact that there's like Earth being destroyed halfway through the game, and like he goes on a absolute... This is the short, butchered version. I messed up so much. All I know is that the story is about two non-binary people falling in love and being so mad they have to get revenge. Because unfortunately, halfway through the game in Alien Soldier, not halfway through the game through the final boss, but halfway through the game that was released, you actually meet the girl and you have to kill her. Who did that girl transform into? 7-Force!
You know what? The fact that this is a game made by Treasure is upsetting, because that means there will never be a continuation of this game.
The worst part is that the game wasn't finished. And the story of the game wasn't even fully told. In fact, majority of the story was left out. So, like, in art books and in interviews, we only got 75% of the story known. And the story that we got in the game is only 10%. And yes, she does turn to 7-Force. By the way, because of time constraints, you only get to fight 6 of the forms. The 7th form is in the game's files, but was scrapped. Let's play some Gunstar Heroes before I keep ranting about Alien Soldier's development.
Hey, I just want to just bring up some breaking news to the Resident Evil 1 fans out there. Rebecca Chambers has been found.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Now, I don't know what that means, but does that mean we're gonna get a Let's Play of her playing the original Resident Evil?
Keep in mind they got the body actress, not the voice actress.
That's still... No, well, the original Rebecca Chambers was Lunette the Clown.
Yeah. AKA, literally the female actress for 3D polygon games. She voiced characters in Tekken and Virtua Fighter and Resident Evil, and then she also provided her voice in Shenmue, where she was Joy!
Joy is the girl that you meet after making it to China in the second game, right?
Yep.
Wow, I can't believe I remembered that.
So, there is also some conceptual art for Alien Soldier's story. And I know I brutally butchered it, but basically, it's the original part of the story is about racism, but the actual later half of the story, which is the game itself, is about non-binary people falling in love.
Oh, shit.
Story was pretty ahead of its time, not gonna lie. I think if Alien Soldier were to be released with the full story intact, I think it would go pretty well.
I don't think I've ever played this level.
This isn't... Oh,
I have always struggled in, like, the black stage with the dice.
Black stage...
But it's the most memorable out of the stages.
I need a palate cleanser after me ranting about this. I think the stage this song is actually called Rolling Chaser. Here's also a bit of a fun fact with the music titles. The composer for this game actually created a soundtrack that was like a party mix of majority of the songs.
Have they worked on anything else?
They did eventually release the OST in CD form for both Gunstar Heroes and Gunstar Superheroes. I think also some of the tracks from Alien Soldier as well. I think I actually still should have the soundtrack as well. But there's actually a very interesting song called Reprise for Yellow that may or may not have hinted at an unused track in Gunstar Heroes. Get these 2 lives. That's okay. Get it, nice.
There we go.
Okay, so we're playing on normal difficulty for Kuma's sanity, so we're only gonna get 5 out of the 7 forces, which is not bad, just for kind of learning.
But does that mean, like, we don't get the true ending?
No, we get the true ending.
Okay.
Get to this side over here. Get to this side over here.
Gotcha.
Nope, stay to that side. Boomerang, get down. So, when he does that, you have to double tap jump to go down here, and I'll do that again, so that he constantly throws Boomerang. Boomerang's easier to dodge, because he throws a land variation, where if you're not in a specific, like that, you will get hit.
Gotcha.
Boomerang, you have more room to react. So this is the first form, and I can't remember its actual name. I don't even actually remember the full force names, but this is always the first form, or first force.
I've lost track of my thingy.
All right, we got Snake Force. Okay, jump, switch, and now get down. Now fire. I have to rely on you for some of these attacks here.
That's fine. I'm
Up.
doing my best.
Up. Nice.
Oh.
I'm gonna try and dodge the boss's attacks. All right, keep hitting him. Jump. Jump again. Now get up here at the top where I am. I'm gonna see what he does do. He's gonna do a flash kick. Hold up. Nice. You got this, Kuma. I believe. All right. Next we got Gun Force. Stay right here. Go where I am right now. No. Right here. So due to a weird hitbox, he can't hit you.
This is stupid.
Yeah, this is dumb. I realized this. I actually played this fight legit and then realized that's a really dumb glitch. Sonic Force. Okay. He goes left and right. You gotta react. This is all about reactions, Kuma. Which is why I stay in the corners, just so you can react as fast as you can. Jump.
Oh
yeah,
no.
He's random on however times he uses it. For me, this is gonna suck. No!
Shit!
Kuma! Okay, it's fine. Jump. Okay. Switch to Chaser. There you go. You'll do some more guaranteed damage. Oh, that was just my bad. Going up. Down.
Okay, I get this now.
Just get up. Get down. Get to 15. Get to 15. Get to 15. Let's go. Okay, now I can do some serious damage. Just careful where he shoots his projectiles. If this were expert, he wouldn't. There'd be no holes. You have to kind of get lucky. But we got him. And next up is Crab Force.
Holy shit! This boss fight's long.
Stay beside me.
Okay.
So here's the thing as to why Lightsaber's really good. One of the reasons that he deflects projectiles. Crab Force is all projectiles. So Lightsaber destroys all projectiles, which means all I have to do is stand here and fight. Or like fire, sorry. And he's dead. Good job, Kuma. You did it.
Yeah.
We missed Eagle Force and Tiger Force, but those two suck. So we actually got probably the best forces to fight. Green is still under the Empire's brainwash, so he gives us the gem admitting defeat. Hey, help me! Thanks. While you were away, the Empire came and kidnapped Yellow. If you want to save Yellow, come to me with all the gems. But that's if you can get to me alive. We must obey him. Please, save Yellow. Motherfucker waited the entire time just to blackmail us. Alright, let's go. And yes, chat, how could you tell I'm very passionate about this game?
I've never been this far, so like, oh shit. Whatever
So,
happens is a big surprise for me.
So, okay then, if that's the case, then let me control the conversation, because it's going to be important.
No worries.
So, we are now in the streets where the Empire... We're actually trying to get to the Empire ship right now. So in the meantime, please enjoy your advertisements of Gunstar Gum. No admittance, because this is actually a construction zone, and they do advertise Outrun.
Whoa!
Yeah, I know.
That doesn't look like the car game, though.
No, it does not look like the card game, despite the fact that that's the only thing. I thought, for some unknown reason as a kid, I thought that was a metaphor for Yellow being kidnapped. And they're trying to outrun us because we're going after them. I was thinking way too far, even when I was a wee lad. So yeah, this is our first Phantom. And here's actually a small detail that no one really cares about, but I do. So, this is actually the last section in the game where you fight the regular robots.
Huh.
But every time we destroy the Phantom, we actually get different colored soldiers. So we killed all the red soldiers, including the red Phantom. So now they give us gray. They give us all the blues, or grays in this case.
Okay.
So then when we move on and kill that Phantom, we get the green or yellow. Get these health. Yeah, you're gonna need them. There's also a bit of a... It's a bit of a trick. It's not actually a cheat, but like... I will show you one of the... So, one of the dispensers that you get for items and whatnot, there's actually one that dispenses infinite health.
Huh.
The only thing you have to do is keep him on screen the entire time, which is difficult because he doesn't spawn from the right, he spawns from the left. Which means, if not done correctly, if you slide at the right time, he just immediately despawns. Nice, get that health, because I'm now at 200. By the way, this track is called Empire.
I wonder why.
If anybody was... Yeah, if you want to know why. Okay, we're about to go to the buggiest section of the game. This right here. I actually discovered a glitch recently on one of my earlier playthroughs.
Why is it buggy?
Because the collisions on this is really weird. Collisions in this game are terrible because most enemies are supposed to be destroyed on impact, but characters that do not immediately explode on impact have weird properties. In certain situations, you can slide underneath the box, fall through the floor, and take fall damage. It's also in real life, this is also a very bad safety hazard. Do not stack crates like that. Also, because we killed the yellow Phantom, we now get the last wave of enemies, the green soldiers. As a nod to Gunstar Heroes' main color of red, blue, green, yellow. Seriously, no one is paying attention to that detail except for me. Because the problem is, these guys are just trash mobs. You don't really want to pay attention to that.
I also feel like the red, green, blue, yellow applies to the weapons as well, too. You have red fire, blue lightning,
you have red
chaser.
fire. I also do want to mention that the American story screws things over with the whole thematic theme of the colors. Because, oh, there it is. Oh,
fuck! I'm sorry.
It's alright, it's alright. No, you're low on health, that's why. So, in the American version, the big baddie is called Colonel Gray. But in Japanese and in the GBA translations, they refer to him as General Gray.
Okay.
So every character in this game is assigned to a color. That's why their names are based on colors. They're not even like...
How did I fall through the stage?
Chat! You saw that, right? He fell through the floor.
Is that what you mean by buggy?
Yes. This game is buggy.
The fact that this game is dysfunctional is still pretty crazy.
Boss is approaching. Final great soldier. This is actually the last one. And his action is love, love, dancing. Alright, you ready to fight this guy?
Yeah, kill him. Alright,
let's go. But no, Dictator's like, dude, no. You're weak as shit. You're low tier. Get out of here. It's time for me to be top tier. And thus we fight Smash Daisaku, aka Dictator. So...
Oh yes, Psycho Crusher!
He's doing Psycho Crusher, which is actually called Afterburner in this game. So yeah. Psycho Crusher! He's doing the same thing he did back in the orange fight. Even grab throwing him. The glitch would still work, but you're at 40 HP. You're 23 HP. I'm gonna ask you to please run. I need you alive, King.
Gotcha. Oh god.
I need you alive, King! I know normally when we continue we do shared health, but I'm going to ask one thing. let me solo him up until he's on his last HP.
Gotcha.
Because I'm gonna try to bug his AI. All right, get to that corner, and let me deal with him. Like, so he has this weird glitch. So yeah, he's trying to throw me.
Oh, he's got Sim.
Yeah, he is a mixture of Dalsim and Dictator. There's a weird thing with his throw.
Oh my god, you got it.
You got throw. You got
Oh, sorry.
You all right?
Yeah.
I forgot I still have your stream. I used to remember the timing, but there's apparently like a weird glitch where you can do like frame 1 stuff. Oh. Ah, back off, you! I never die! Yeah, I forgot throwing collision's also a thing that enemies can do. So, we made it to the meeting point. Barely. In which now, General Gray is, give us the gems or Yellow's head blows off, in which Red is pissed off and he gives the 4 gems to General Gray. In doing so, he goes to his ship, and Smash Daisaku literally says, you really think we were going to go with your end of the bargain? I'm going to blow Yellow's head right in front of you. Hey, what the fuck? That's literally what he says in the GBA version, which is kind of a remake. And then this happens.
Yeah, go little dudes.
The little guys that we saved at Pink Stage has come to help us. But we are sadly too late. The ship is gone. It is currently leaving Earth, and we have to go after it. You've made it back safely! I watched everything. Don't worry, I've dug up this small, speedy spaceship for you. By pressing the directional button and the jump button, the boosters enable the spaceship to warp through space. Besides, when both of you use the boosters at the same time, you become invincible, which controls the main fighter. I will be doing that. Okay then, you, Blue, control the satellite.
Alright, what's satellite? Is that the weapon?
Target started. Empire spacecraft. Hyperdrive mode set. Variable engine okay. Gun pod unit okay. Atomic booster okay. All systems green. Let's kick some ass. So, we are now at the bullet hell level, which in hard and expert... Oh, get that. So, you are controlling the satellite. You are completely invincible.
Word.
So, because you still follow the fixed shooter mindset, in which when you shoot, you are standing perfectly still. So I'm going to ask that you stop firing and immediately go to my face.
Gotcha.
Like, face me, and now, there you go. So, what I like about the satellite is not only it's the second player, but you also act as a shield for me.
Oh, that's cool.
So, if you stop firing, Okay, now stay in the center, like, okay, never mind. So, okay, never mind. You can keep firing. So basically, you act as a shield. So this is Timeron from the boss that you fought, Kuma.
Oh, okay.
And you notice that there's the timer at the top?
Yeah.
Okay. I do not recommend this. But there are 2 ways to kill him. You kill him right there, or you survive 99 minutes, 99 seconds,
Jesus.
or 99.
So you lame it out for a whole hour.
If you lame it out for an hour and a half plus, he literally kills himself. He says, I give up. And what do you get out of that? You get the developer's initials.
Really?
You get the developer's initials. He basically congratulates you for literally staying that long. The strat for... I need you at the front again. Thank you. The strat for that one is literally stay in the corner and have the lightsaber, but free shot has to be the second player because he's able to move freely. So, also canonically, in Gunstar Heroes lore, it's actually Blue who's driving the ship right now. How do I know this? In Gunstar Heroes was ported to the Game Gear. and they did not have two-player co-op. The game could barely run, so it wasn't going to get a second player. So, in the Empire cutscene, Blue actually drives the ship to untie Yellow, and then you control the ship together to get to the Empire. But it is Blue who actually drives this ship. If you wanted a bit of lore.
Oh.
Now we have these guys who, you know, are taking cover behind the meteorites, but luckily you can just shoot them down. Or just bounce them off.
I feel like I'm just holding the button, but it's working.
Yeah, you're in an on-rail section, and do keep in mind, Kuma, this is normal version. Expert mode, I would be begging you. Like, we would have to do specific dash times. Like, you know how I'm doing this? Like, doing this? Like...
Huh? Hey, it's carbs!
If you do it as well, we not only do a boost, but we also get an insane amount of iframes.
Carbs, Gonard is basically holding my hand as we finish this game. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I mean, like, I've never played this game with another person. Are you fucking serious?
Yep, this 1,000mm gun just immediately just loses to Lightsaber. Lightsaber is the second best combination in the game, with first being Fire Chaser, but that's the reason. Usually in two-player speedruns, it's usually this. Ow. I just want to get that. Alright.
Dude, Treasure's one of the best developers that I know when it comes to games. It's too bad they're not around as much. They're still around, usually as consultation and whatnot.
They're still. Here's the funny thing: if you follow their Twitter, they immediately follow you back.
Yeah, they followed me on Twitter. I thought it was crazy.
I was like, no fucking way, and then it's like, oh.
I want to tell them I love Mischief Makers.
For 5 seconds. Mischief Makers, Alien Soldier, Gunstar Heroes.
Silhouette Mirage is another one.
Silhouette Mirage, Astro Boy for the GBA.
That game's pretty damn good.
Yeah, well, guess why? Treasure. Heck, Gunstar Heroes is even referenced in that game.
What is that?
Astro Boy, it's like one of the
Oh, it's at 7 Force.
It's 7 Force, but this time it's just one version.
Was that the Eagle?
All of them.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
it's the Eagle. We see all the versions in this one. See, there's Sonic Force, Crab, and then if he dashes, you'll see Tiger.
Yeah, because we didn't fight. What did we not fight?
There it is. We did not fight Tiger and Bird. By the way, despite the fact that our spaceship is very tiny, again, for scale, this guy covered the entire mines, and our ship makes him very small. What I also realized is that Treasure even made like a Punch-Out style game.
Oh, it's a gun!
Yeah, Gun Force.
My god.
It's a literal Gun Force. So they made a boxing game that was based off the Hajime no Ippo anime, and it's actually surprisingly really good.
Oh, I did not know that.
So, we literally defeated their defenses, and we did enough damage to the ship before we even move. I'd like you to see the background.
Whoa.
We literally did so much damage to it, It had to do an emergency crash land onto the moon. Alright, let's go.
There's a Hajime no Ippo 2D fighter.
There's quite a few fighters, but the one I'm referring to is the one on the GBA, that Treasure Maid.
I'm being told the fun part comes next. Oh shit.
Oh, the core system, yes. Unless, are you referring to the final stage, Mara? Okay, so this is the core of the ship.
Okay.
Its security level is activated. The core guard system. Unit of the Hammer, Dragon, and Runner.
Homestar Runner.
Oh, fuck Homestar Runner. Eh. Not actually. I was immediately thought of Homestar. Alright, I need you. No. Do me a favor. Stay right here.
Okay.
Guess what the hammer's about to do. Final strike. Alright, so the system didn't like that, so... Oh, wait, no, this is normal difficulty. So this is the dragon. Look at those vector graphics. Yep, you know exactly what we're gonna do. Oh no, we both threw each other at the same time. If we throw each other at the same time, it cancels it. And now, oh yeah, the core's freaking out. It's RNG and you cannot destroy them.
Gotcha.
They're basically just like random attack points. Now we have the runner, which is the final defense, but...
Look at him go!
Ladies and gentlemen, the guest star of this game, Vector Man! There he is! Holy shit, he's here! Star of the second greatest running gun series of the Sega Genesis.
Oh, that's such a cool boss.
It is such a cool boss. So, we blew his head off, and then he immediately ran into the core, and we destroyed him. And in doing so, we destroyed the core, so the ship is not going anywhere. But now, we can move forward to the final level. They're watching us.
Oh, this is cool. This is a really cool perspective.
This is actually the true perspective. This is so cool. So, we now go in order of the stages. So the final battle here is the Duck Battalion. Get down here and now fire. No. Oh, sorry. Hold down. No. Hold down, then fire. There you go. You will thank me later. Because, look, you low profile the lasers. Don't worry, I'm deflecting them for you. Just focus on firing.
Ah, fuck.
Just hold down the trigger and keep firing.
Oh.
You're fine. You're fine. If you crouch down, you low profile everything.
So they can't step on you.
They can't step on you, no.
Oh, okay.
I am literally protecting you, because the only thing they can do is shoot you down with the lasers, but because I'm using the lightsaber, they don't actually hurt you. So, this guy's pissed off. He actually decks his brother. Get down. So, the soundtrack is either Options or Final Assault. And yes, he does kill himself. So now, the other duck literally goes to Pink and is like, help me. Alright, let's go. So that's our next boss fight. Get down. Okay. Follow exactly... Jump.
Oh, God.
Follow exactly what I'm going to say.
Gotcha.
Okay, don't move. Get back up there. Alright, get down. So they come in a predetermined angle, so like, although states, okay, you're gonna have to jump, but I'm gonna give you...
Oh, God damn.
Okay, stay right there. Ow, I messed up. Alright, should be safe. Alright, get down here.
What?
Oh. What the hell? Okay. We're fighting more. Okay.
Shit, sorry.
Okay, okay, you gotta jump up here. Okay, jump up one. Okay. Just jump! Jump! Just go! Okay, cool. That one's hard to time in two-player. Oh, it's also the camera's a little glitched sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't want to activate. Okay, now we fight, Pink Lobster. So, I want you to stay in the far corner over there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to do something really difficult. You actually get iframes during your jump attack.
Can I fire? Uh-oh.
Yes, you're supposed to be firing the entire time.
Gotcha. I didn't know if you wanted to solo it or not.
But there's 2 timings. Yeah, there's 2 timings to that attack. Now don't, yeah, there we go, because that drops out. Now orange is walking. I fucking hate the orange rematch fight. Doesn't matter what difficulty, he sucks. Because he's really good.
And you can't do your
is
dumb
really
shit against him.
I cannot solo him. Alright, so this is orange. He has Big Bang and Ground Burning Draft. So he straight up has a command dash that's a big hitbox, and then he explodes in multiple areas. He does that.
Whoa.
So... Oh, he's coming after you. Get out of there. Oh. I'm going to try and stay in his vicinity. Oh, no, my God! He hits really fucking hard, by the way. If we die here, do not worry. This is a really hard stage.
That's okay, man.
Okay, up, up, up. Thank you. He's coming after you. Nice. Oh, okay. Yep, stay there, stay there, stay there.
Oh, God.
Nice counter, nice. Get down.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's pissed. Ah! Throwing him is difficult because he does the explosive count. Okay, he's dead.
Ooh.
Look at Green. He's so edgy at the corner. It's like the lone wolf. What you actually don't realize as a small detail is that he's actually slowly losing his mind control. So you notice that he was distant away from the entire Empire?
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Okay, so now we have Black Fly, which is this piece of shit. So, normally you're supposed to follow this at a specific angle, but I'm gonna just... Oh yeah, like, this is what you're supposed to do.
Oh, in the middle. Stay in the middle.
Yeah, you're supposed to stay in the middle, but you can also just straight up destroy... Uh-oh. Ah! Yeah, you're in a safe distance. You're fine. Keep shooting. The game's just going to be very, very slow because it's trying to detect that much laser. Okay, that was a pretty good black bar. Cats, if it's on black. Yep.
Let's go.
Imar knows the line. Alright, now green is sent as the last resort because we're actually at the entrance to the to where General Gray is. But green is tough. So I'm going to ask you to go over here.
Gotcha.
And the final battle is green. The action, the Gunstar's action. So, apparently, the Gunstar heroes are proficient in ninjutsu. And we're just going to bug green's AI. And I know what you're going to be saying, chat. Like, this is cheating.
Is it because you're breaking the projectiles?
Because, yes, I am breaking the projectiles. And here's the thing, what Kuma's doing right now, even with Chaser Flame, he wouldn't be able to, because green actually is able to deflect the attacks. Or sorry, blocks it. He blocks it.
This is goofy.
And we're explaining green's AI because green is focusing on me and I'm at a fixed distance. Now, in hard and expert, he doesn't throw them immediately straight at me. He throws them in angles. So, stuff like this doesn't work on harder difficulties, but this is generally the strat. And besides, we need all the strats that we can because we are at very low health. So, we defeated him, and he immediately does the Ninja Vanish.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was just Ninja Vanish, you're fine. So, now, we've confronted General Gray. He says, fuck you, I have the gems, but the gems say, nuh-uh, reverse Uno card, and he's dead.
Holy shit.
And the Gunstars know why these gems are acting this way. With no choice, we move forward. Get the health pack immediately on the right. And I love this line right here. Here comes the climax! Gold and silver. Action, Golden Blast Nuclear, Jewel Strike, Earth Resolver.
Oh, Earth Resolver's not something I want to see.
Earth Resolver. Okay, get in the center now. That's gold and silver. So, some of you might be looking at him, he's like, what is he, Guile? He is a god, you cannot do damage to him, it's the gems you have to do.
Gotcha. Oh, fuck.
He's got a command grab, a projectile, and he's got a command dash as well. He will fuck you up, run away from him.
Oh, God.
He also has an anti-air. Dude, stop mashing! He even has Shoto stance! Yeah, good throw. You can immobilize him to stun him first. I'm dead already, goddamn. Ah! Oh, I just made things worse.
We just gotta shoot the... Oh, shit.
Yeah, this is a tough fight, even at, Alright, that's okay.
Yeah, I had no idea we had to hit the gems.
It's alright. Let me do throwing. I know you're not necessarily doing anything.
No, it's fine. I'm contributing. We're doing stuff.
So even if you throw gold and silver, he's programmed to be thrown either right or left. So you can't, like, throw him up in the air and use him to be throwing the gems. So, in Gunstar Heroes lore, all the stuff that we just did after the ship segment, this was all Red's doing. Blue did not join him at the end.
Oh, okay.
It's really weird. Okay, so now we're at the final phase where the gems are now going to attack us. Yes, that he did just that much damage to me.
Holy shit.
If we had the lightsaber, I would have been able to fight that, but that is not the case. So,
close, right?
In expert mode, funny enough, Gold and Silver would still be fighting you in this case. And you'd be fighting 2 gems at once instead of just the 1. I got the last strike, and final stage.
Yeah! Is that it, or is there more?
No, that's it.
That is it? Okay. So I can put the controller down.
Yeah, with Gold and Silver defeated, because of the gems slowly destroy itself. And Gold and Silver's not happy about that, so you know what he does? He kamikazes to Earth. Blue, that's where he actually is, immediately flies to us as we tell them, like, bro, we're screwed. So as we're flying, we have awakened the Terrible Destructor. God of Ruin, Gold and Silver, Terrible Destructor, those are his names.
Okay.
And then the rest of the soldiers and General Grey go after Gold and Silver, but as you know, you cannot kill him, so he's fucking dead.
Shit.
And Red, who actually is blue in the portrait, says this: what are we going to do with no weapons? Translation, our weapons won't reach him, what do we do? I'm sorry that I have brought trouble upon you all. Even though I was controlled by the Empire, I'm going to make amends for the things I have done to all of you. Stop, Greed, come back!
No!
And that's it. That is it.
That's it. Oh my god, just hits the credits after that?
Yup.
Is there a scene after the credits?
No.
What? That's insane.
Here's the thing, and when I actually listened to the OST of this, what I think was supposed to happen, that if you beat the game on Expert, you would have gotten an extended ending. But the extended ending is not even in the game's code. The only remnants of that extended ending is that the ending song, not the credit song, the ending song actually goes beyond that. So in here, they kamikaze, but in Gunstar Superheroes, in the Japanese story, it is revealed he did survive that attack. But he got brainwashed by the Empire again. Gunstar Superheroes is a sequel/remake kind of thing. So if you beat the game on the hardest difficulty, which, good luck, by the way, that game is hard as fuck. Green kamikazes again, and the gems take pity on him and resurrect him.
Huh.
That's if you play as Red. If you play as Blue, it gets really weird. Like, Red and Blue sacrifice themselves, and it turns into, like, this weird, metaphor, and then the game just goes to credits. So, canonically, if you are to play, Gunstar Superheroes in lore, play Red hard. And that is Gunstar Heroes. It stays on here until you press start. But then it just goes back to the main menu. I never got to be on the hardest, so I never got to see the extended ending. There is no extended ending. But like Gunstar Heroes on hard, Superheroes on hard is... Gunstar Superheroes is just weird. Because the difficulty you choose changes the story. It gets really weird what kind of like plot twists you get for specific endings. And then you only get the full story if you go into hard mode, but you only get one half of the story if you play as Red or Blue. If you play as Blue, you actually get more detailed story as to what happens after the events of the original Gunstar Heroes. If you play as Red, you get more details about the gems themselves, who turn out to be humans, human souls turned into gems, who then explain that the 4 gems were actually part of 4 different worlds in which humanity fucking sucked at all 4 of them.
I feel like an extending ending could have been a thing if they were to like bring this game back. The thing is, it's like in Mischief Makers, there's an objective where you have to get the gold gem in every level, and at the end of Mischief Makers, so basically, when you're watching the ending is on a timer, and then you get to watch that ending based on how many gems you get. If you have all of them, you get the ending where Marina becomes a real person instead of the robot maid.
So, and depending on what age you have on the profile determines if Marina turns into a little girl or a woman. Which means if you have the age set to below 18, it's really fucked up. So, if you are going to play Mischief Makers, please, for the love of God, set your age to 21.
Oh, that's right, because your character, the age of whatever Marina turns into is based on her age. So she's either like a little kid or she's an adult. I remember that now.
So, one thing I do have Mischief Makers like cartridge for the N64. And I kid you not, the ending that me and my brother ended up getting, it literally ends when Marina's ship goes into space. And me and my brother were satisfied with that ending. So we never completed it. Also, I want to point this out. Every single Treasure game, even when they were in Konami, most of them are literally ending in space. Most of them.
Just want to say, fuck you, YouTube. I will use an ad blocker. Okay?
Oh yeah, ad blocker.
I just saw that post. Gonard, I know we scheduled our plan to play both Streets of Rage 2 and Gunstar Heroes, but I'm starting to get a little bit tired. I would have loved to play some SOR4 with you, but we may have to.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We SOR4 is really long,
There's a
so we have
message. There's a message for you on what's it called? Gunstar Heroes. Hello,
Oh yo.
dear
Oh
friend
yeah,
Gonar. Here's a link for the hack game SOR Killer difficulty.
so we're part of the Streets of Rage community in which we play on the hardest difficulty. So there's now the killer difficulty, which I believe is just the ROM hack for the one hit kill mode that was exclusive to the 3DS.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I don't think it's possible anymore, but if you somehow can, this applies to everyone. If you can get the 3DS port of Gunstar Heroes,
I can, but
I own it. Like I think the only ports I don't own of Gunstar Heroes is the Wii Virtual Console and the arcade port. So Sega did a Play Choice 10 kind of thing,
mm-hmm.
and Gunstar Heroes was one of the games. So like, I'll give you an example. Streets of Rage 2 was ported to arcade. So how did they do the arcade port of Streets of Rage? They removed getting one ups.
Oh,
So if you actually got the secret one up, you got a secret chicken.
secret
You could not get
chicken.
you could yep. You could not get extra lives through points. You had to only insert coins.
Huh.
So you could still technically 1cc it. That game is still 1ccable, but like I don't know about the arcade port of Gunstar Heroes. I'm curious. The 3DS port of Gunstar Heroes is really interesting. Developers, we actually got developer insight on Gunstar Heroes' original development, and they straight up admit that it took them a year and a half to port the 3DS to Gunstar Heroes
Mm-hmm.
because the amount of layers that Treasure took advantage of was very difficult to port for 3DS's 3D mode. So they straight up had to go a year and a half going through the game's layers and its code to get the 3D effect to go properly. But the reason why you should play the 3DS port of Gunstar Heroes is Gunslinger mode. You start off with whatever character and item that you start off with, but then you can immediately switch everything you want on the fly. Tired of being a free shot with the machine gun combination? That's okay. Press L, R, and X, and all of a sudden you're blue with Fire Chaser.
What the?
It's such a fun mode. It
It's
was it was Alien Soldier mode in Gunstar Heroes.
as much as I'd like to play more games, I am getting a little tired, and
Go
I
to
got more
go to
work
bed,
to.
King.
Sorry.
Go to bed, King. You deserve it.
No worries. I appreciate having you on stream. Honestly, I, I got to be able to experience a great game with a great pal, and now I could actually say to people, "Yeah, I was there when I played Gunstar Heroes and finished it. I saw what happened."
Eventually, I do want to speedrun Gunstar Heroes, but one of these days, because I would actually like to be known as like a true Gunstar and be like, "Yo, you're like top 5 on Gunstar Heroes." Hey, yo.
Yo, you know this. You know the strats.
I
it's
don't know some of the
possible.
speedrun strats though. Like some of the speedrun strats are insane. Like speedrunning Gunstar Heroes is very difficult. There's a lot of nuances, but it's doable.
Uh,
But
is,
yeah, I will if I ever do give it a shot, I'll have to do like training streams and whatnot.
is there anything you'd like to say before I ended up bringing the raid to somebody?
Go to Fightcade and play some Sega games. They're really good. Follow twitch.tv/KingKumaVT. And don't forget to follow me on twitch.tv/Gonard, where I will eventually restream again. And it's probably just going to be Mario Party. All honesty,
Mario Party's pretty great. I look forward
I'm
to it.
I'm I'm hyped for Jamboree.
Let me
I I am
shout you
hyped
out.
for Mario Party BR.
And I know that when I
Now
do set it up, Gonard and a couple of other folks are gonna be playing Sonic Shuffle with me.
you have to
Uh
send me that Discord.
I will send
The
you that
net link,
Discord.
please.
We're gonna go raid a very funny gator by the name of Madam Gator. It's been a while since I've actually popped by and say hi. Uh, what's a funny thing to say? What's a funny line from Gunstar Heroes that we could just say as a raid message?
Um, that's difficult because there's not that really many. You could do the iconic line, "Be aggressive."
Be aggressive. There we go. All right, there we go. That's our raid message. Be aggressive. Make sure you spam that in the chat. Madam Gate is a great streamer. I always feel I'm very thankful to have met them through the streaming thing. Tomorrow I'll be with Nasby Croco. We'll be playing some more Fightcade stuff. I think they want to play Mortal Kombat Gold for some reason.
Oh no, no!
I get to
Cyrax.
play as Jarek, and then we can fall off the cliff.
I need to show you a meme I found.
Simpsons memes are great. Goner, do you have like a goofy GIF that I can post? I want to put you within the gang, yo. Bye, everybody.